Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda Rose for those of you that are new to my channel. And today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette and the Tartelette In The Bloom palette. I'm going to be jumping back and forth between these two palettes to create the look that I'm going to share with you guys. But before we jump into that palette, I just wanted to show you guys the Morphe stuff I got. I got 3 Morphe shades and this Morphe 35W palette that I am in love with. The shades are so beautiful. The color selection in this palette is amazing, and this shade over here is so fucking gorgeous. I mean, let me just swatch it. Let me just swatch it for you guys because I can't resist. But holy guacamole, look at it. Look how beautiful that shade is. I love, 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 love it. Yeah, I do. I love it so much. Yeah, this palette I got for $22.99 on the Morphe website, and it's actually one of the first Morphe palettes I bought. I actually did get the 35O palette, but since it's been out of fucking stock forever, they barely shipped it off like a couple days ago. So now I have 2 Morphe palettes, but I own a lot of little Morphe individual eyeshadows. So those I do have, but this is the first Morphe palette that I've purchased, other than the 35O palette. And then I did get these 3 shades. This is Mysterious, I got Bitter, and I got Brick. And I am so excited to try the shade Brick because I got this NYX Hot Red shade, and it came off as more of a pink shade, so like a peachy kind of brownish red shade, which is so weird because by the eyeshadow it doesn't look like it didn't come out that way, but yeah, it did. So I'm super excited to try those. So let's just jump into our tutorial so I don't waste any time. Okay, so for my brows are already done, and with my brows today I used my Makeup Revolution Ultra Brow Professional Makeup, and I just go in with this brow wax right here to shape and kind of highlight my brows. And then I went in with my Anastasia brow definer in the shade Auburn just to kind of go over my brows and shape the tail on the end. And then of course you use a spoolie because everybody knows that the spoolie on this Anastasia pen is absolutely amazing. If anybody knows where I could buy these Anastasia spoolies individuals, please let me know because my older does not carry them, and there's not a Sephora in the town I live in because I live in Oregon, and there's only a Sephora in like 3 hours away from me. So yeah, and I couldn't find them online. So if anybody knows where I could get them at, please let me know. I will travel to buy a fucking spoolie from Anastasia Beverly Hills because they are amazing. Okay, so anyways, let's just jump right in to this tutorial. So I was kind of debating on what primer to use. I have the Smashbox 24 Hour. I have my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer that I've not used in a really long time. So I think we're going to go in with my Urban Decay because I have it. Once I got my Sonia Kashuk primer, eyeshadow primer, I stopped using my Urban Decay, and then I started using the Smashbox primer, and I just haven't been using it at all. And I miss it because this was like my ride or die for like a really long time. This eyeshadow, not this eyeshadow primer, I just love it. My little brush is all retarded. So let's just hop right into this tutorial. So we're using the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. Let's make sure it gets a good amount on there. And then we're just going to rub it out, and it is original. So then I'm just going to take a flat e.l.f. eyeliner brush. I'm just going to get it a little bit wet. And then I'm just going to start blending in my primer. And I always like to start in the corners. Make sure you get really good in the crease, all the way up to the brow bone, back to your crease, to the outer corner of your lid, back up to your brow, down, and then I just go right over with my finger. Okay, now you're going to repeat the same thing on your other eye. Yeah, I know most people, like, on YouTube, they practice the look, or they'll do their look first, and then they'll record the video, like, on one eye. But just so you guys know, I come up with these looks as I'm going. Like, I don't sit here the night before and, like, come up with the idea. I actually do it as I'm going. So it's like sometimes I'm like, what shade should I use? So if you guys think, like, maybe, oh, damn, she's talking retarded because she knows what shade to use. I'm trying to figure it out as I'm going. So just a little FYI. So now we're just going to go in with a flat eyeshadow brush. Okay, where did my paper towel go? Oh, here we go. Okay. And we are going to take the color. What color? Okay. We're going to take the color, Smarty Pants from the Tartelette In The Bloom palette, which is this nice shade right here. I told you guys the lighting was going to be way better in this video. My last video's lighting did suck, so I told you guys. So we're just going to put this all over our lid, and this is just going to be our base color. For those of you that don't know, when you're using an eyeshadow primer, you always want to either put a base shade, and you always want to make sure before you put your eyeshadow that you let the primer dry, because if you don't, when you start blending your eyeshadow, it's going to be more sticky in the spots that it's wet, and the eyeshadow is going to stick to it, and you're not going to be able to blend very well. And in the spots that it dries, so your eyeshadow is going to look really blotchy and not evened out. So either you want to use a setting powder. I usually use, I didn't use it right now. I don't know why. I usually use the e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder, or I'll use my Laura Mercier setting powder just to set my primer on my eyes. Or you could just use an eyeshadow, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just using the shade Smarty Pants from the Tarte palette. The Tartelette In The Bloom palette. So now that we have our base shade down, I'm going to go in with a crease brush. And I am going to be using my large blending brush from the Sonia Kashuk Knockout Beauty line. If I can freaking find it. See, this is why I should have got all my brushes out before I did this. Okay, it's right here. And this is just a large blending brush, and this is from the Sonia Kashuk Knockout Beauty line. I love these brushes. I think they're beautiful. Okay, so for our transition shade, we are going to use Salted Caramel, which is the shade right here off of our chocolate bar palette. I just love the way that these palettes smell. And they do taste like chocolate, because when I put my eyeshadow on and it falls into my mouth, it tastes like chocolate. So we're just going to start in our outer crease and go windshield wiper motions, and then start circular motions first, windshield wiper motions towards the middle, and just keep repeating. And always when I do my transition shade, I always start really lightly. Because like I always say, it's easier to add colors and it's harder to take away. So I always start really light. Okay, now we're going to the other eye. Same thing. Start light and then build up your color. Okay, and I'm just going to put one more shade. Give me one more layer. Okay, so now that we have our transition color down, I'm just going to go right over my crease line again with the shade Milk Chocolate. Yeah, and that's just going to be to kind of darken it up a little bit. So I'm going in with the shade right here, and that is, again, Milk Chocolate. And this time I'm just going to be taking a smaller crease brush. I actually don't know the brand of this brush, but I will put it in the description box below for you guys. And this color, I just want to keep right, literally right on our crease. Right where the top of our eyelid is to our crease meets. And that's exactly where I want to keep it. Because this is just to give our eyes some depth. Just to kind of deepen up our shade and darken it just a little bit. Okay. So that's literally all we were doing. And then we're going to be going in with the shade Okay, I'm sorry about the interruption. I just had to fix my son's show. Okay, so now we're going to be going in with the shade. Let me see. Armeretto, which is this shade right here. And we're just going to take that on a blending brush and go right on our outer crease and stay on the outer crease. And I am going to be taking my IT Cosmetics airbrush blending crease number 105. And of course, per usual, every single product I am using will be listed below in the description box. And we're just going to take this right on our outer crease, and you may want to make sure that you keep it right on our outer crease. Okay, we're going to pick some more. Again, right on the outer crease. Okay, so repeat on our next eye. We're just going to be doing circular and windshield wiper motion, just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Right. On our outer crease. And this is just to deepen it up a little bit, so when we go in with our darker shade, everything blends very well. Okay. now we got that shade in. Now we're going to be going in the shade Cherry Coral. Actually, let me just swatch this bebas for you really real quick. That Cherry Cordal. I don't know exactly how to pronounce it, but it feels like really, really gritty. I don't like that. So we're going to be taking the shade Leader, which is this shade right here, and we're going to take a small crease brush, which I'm using from e.l.f. Actually, a small contour brush from e.l.f. And again, we're taking the shade Leader out of the Tartelette In The Bloom palette. Dab it off, and again, just in the outer corner, right on the crease in the beginning of our lid. And we want to keep this literally right on our outer corner. And we're going to make it just into kind of like a V shape, just like that. And we're going to repeat on the other side. Okay. So it's supposed to look like this. Now we're going to be taking the shade Black Forest Truffle out of our chocolate bar palette, which is the shade right here. And we're going to be taking that on just a flat. This is a foundation and concealer brush from Morphe, and I'm just taking the concealer side. We're going to dab it off so we don't get any fallout, and we're going to just place this on our outer lid. Okay, now we're going to be repeating with the same Black Forest Truffle on our other lid, and again, right on your outer crease. Okay. Alright. Now we're going to be going in with this firecracker shade out of our Tartelette In The Bloom palette, and we're going to be taking this on our inner crease. The inner corner of our eyes. And with this one, I'm just going to be using again, I'm just going to be taking the same foundation and conceal brush, and again, using the concealer side. The pigmentation on this Tartelette palette is absolutely amazing. Like, if you do not have this palette, you definitely need to buy it. It is $52, so it is on the spendier side. But it is a $52 palette that you will not regret. And again, on the other lid, okay, and I just want to deepen up the glitter a little bit more. Make sure we got it evenly. Okay, and I'm going to blend it off camera and put some mascara on off camera, and then I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back. So I applied my Better Than Sex Too Faced mascara, and I took this Prestige makeup eraser pen just to clean up my under eye a little bit and to straighten out the end of my eyes. So I'm going to be taking white chocolate from our chocolate bar palette, and I'm just going to apply that to our brow bone. And I'm going to be taking the same small e.l.f. contour brush, and I'm taking the shade White Chocolate right here, and we're going to apply that just to our brow bone. Okay, so now I'm just taking the Milani Conceal in Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation Concealer in the shade 07 Sand, and the Sonia Kashuk Foundation Stick in the shade 15 Fawn. And I just applied it on the back of my hand, and I'm going to take a damp beauty blender and just blend it all out. So I applied my foundation, and I did not put any concealer because this Milani Conceal Perfect has really good coverage. So I am just going to be taking my Milani Baked Blush in the shade 02 Rose Dior, and I'm going to be taking it on my Anastasia Beverly Hills A23 brush, and I'm just going to apply it really quickly to the cheeks. And with this blush, I'm just gonna apply it kind of to the middle of our cheek, the brim of our nose, and then I'm going to switch over to my other Anastasia Beverly Hills A23 brush, and I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Illuminator in the shade Riveria. And I'm just going to apply this to our cheekbones, above our brow, and right on our jawline. In our nose, let's pick up some more. I love the Anastasia Beverly Hills illuminators. They're so beautiful, and they're right on our Cupid's bow. Okay. Now I'm going to just take this blender brush and I'm just going to blend out the nose a tad bit. Okay, above our brows. And then I'm just going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks in the shade Metallic Rose in Gilded. I'm going to apply Metallic Rose to our whole lip. And then Gilded's just going to be right in the middle. Okay, I'm now taking the shade Gilded. Okay, and here is our finished look. These two shades really complement each other. I feel like they're really beautiful together, and I'm just going to zoom you guys in. I hope you all enjoyed my video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. If you have any comments or questions, please drop it below in the comment box. And once again, all the products I use in this video will be in the description box below. And I will see you all guys all next time.